Welcome back to another video, and in this video I will show you how actually get and post method works in PHP. So here you can see I have a PHP file getPost.php. So here let me just create a form first, and to create a form I just have to say here HTML and then press tab. So it will create basic structure for me. Inside the body I will say form. So actually I don't need class because I don't want to do style for it, so leave it. And action, I want to use the same PHP file, that is getPost.php. Now I will explain how actually get and post method works in PHP. So here I can see I have set the method as get. So inside the form, let me just take two text field. One is for the text and another one is for the password. So let me just type here input, type is text, and we have to set a name here because we want to get this value in the PHP script, right? So here we just have to set a name, and that is, let's say, name, because we want the name. And the value, actually we don't need value here. We will say here placeholder for the dummy text, and the text will be enter your name. Okay, and the next one, next input type should be password, and the name would be pass, let's say. And I don't need value. I will use placeholder here, and here I will say enter your password. So we have our two input field. Now let's say we want to add a submit button, so we have to say here input, and type would be submit. And let's say here I don't need any name, and I don't need any value also. Maybe I can give here submit. Okay, now our action is this current page get post.php, and method is get. So when I click on submit button, that time it actually redirect me in this in my current web page, right? That is in my current PHP file, that is get post.php. So I have to receive the the form data, right? So I have to go down here, and I have to set here a PHP script, and that is like PHP and then question mark angular sign, right? So inside it we will catch them. So let me set here a variable, so we know already that in PHP we just have if you want to set a variable, it will be start with a dollar sign. And let's say I want to save it as name, and inside this variable I will get the data from this text field, and this text field name is name. So I will say here dollar underscore get. So this dollar underscore get is super global variable. So inside it we just have to give double quotation. So don't make any mistake, you cannot give here single quotation, you just give here double quotation, right? And then our text field name, and there is the name. So just copy it and paste it, and here we will add another variable. So first of all dollar sign, then variable name, let's say password, and here we will take it dollar underscore get, because our method is get, right? If our method is post, then that time actually we have to write here post. We want to access the second text field, that is password. So our text field name is pass, so we just have to copy it, and we just have to give double quotation here, then inside the double quotation you have to paste the name. So we actually store two field value, the first field and the second field value, in our local variable here, right? Now we actually want to show the output, so we have to echo it, and we have to say that name is, we have to give here curly braces, and here we just have to mention the variable, and oops, that is name. And here I want to add a br so that it just break the line here, and we will echo one more item, and that is password. Let's say password is password variable. Okay, now let's say we want to access this from the browser, so we have to go to the browser here. Okay, now we have to type here localhost / our project name, and then our file name. But at first we have to turn on the Apache server, that is from XAMPP control panel, and here you can see we have Apache here. We just have to start it because it's our local server. Without it we cannot access the PHP file in the browser. So we have already started. Now go to browser, and our local server is localhost. It is by default, so all we know, right? Localhost slash our project name, so that is test php. Here you can see test php, and this folder is inside XAMPP htdocs. Okay, and here you can see C drive, XAMPP folder, and then inside htdocs. So actually your every project should be inside htdocs, otherwise it will not work, right? Here we have a project called test php, and then our file name is getpost.php. So we'll type here getpost.php. So just ignore these two warning for now. We will talk about it later. And let's say my name is Yamin and password is 123. If I submit, now you can see Yamin and password 123. Now the problem is, here you can see in the address bar we have name and password. So this is not secured, right? If somebody come to this URL, then they can access this and they can change it from here. Let's say I can say here 134. So our password was 123. If I press enter here, now you can see our password is changed. So when you actually want to bypass your soft data, let's say your password, your bank account information, everything, that time we shouldn't use get method, right? So when should we actually use get method? Get method is actually for, let's say you want to access someone data, and that time you just need username or any auto increment type. Let's say any ID. Let's say you have 10 student and you want to access let's say Yamin information, right? So that time actually you can pass only the name as get, so that you can access this value inside the next PHP file, and here you can do query, use this name, right? Without this soft, without this kind of information, if it is for the soft information, then you should go with post. And let me show you the result actually, then you will understand. Everything will be same, just method is now changed. Now actually our super global variable should be changed, and that is post, and this is also post. That's it. All the things are same except the method is post and the super global variable post. Now if I go to the browser, if I refresh, as I mentioned that just ignore these two lines. Now if I set here Yamin, and if I set here 123, if I submit, now you can see we have name Yamin and password. But if you look at the URL, you can see there is nothing, there is no information, right? Then like previous one, when I said get method is get, that time actually it shows in the web address, in the address bar actually we can see the name and password also. But here now you can see there is no name and password. So when you actually want to pass your secured any data which is very secured, right, which is very soft, that time actually you shouldn't use get post, sorry, that time actually you shouldn't use get method, you just have to use post, because when you use post, that time your address bar will not show any data except in the next field or next text PHP file, right? Okay, so the main difference between get and post is for the security purpose. So I hope you understand well. If so, give a like to this video and please subscribe this channel. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video. Till then, goodbye.